Oh, turn that stuff down too much. Oh, shoot, it's sharing the freaking thing. Hold on. Sorry, I was in a rush to get everything ready. What's up? What's up, everybody? What a breeze out here. What a day. What a day. So I'm out here kicking it outside. It's beautiful, a little muggy. I have a question though. I don't know. You guys got to let me know which microphone sounds better, okay? Because I don't know which is which here. All right. Is it this one? This one? Is it this one? Or is it this one? The other one? Let me see. This one right here. Let me check. Is this the one that's the better one? I'm tired. In 30 minutes, I'll be up 24 hours. In 30 minutes, I'll be up 24 hours. So I want to say, because I couldn't see, I need to turn this music down. Because I couldn't see chat this morning. Sorry. Because I couldn't see chat this morning, I want to say thank you to everybody that hung out this morning. You helped make the first 5 hours of my trip fly by, and I just want to say that I appreciate you guys for taking the time out to do that. I appreciate that. And also the second one that I tried to do, I apologize about that. I was only in there for like maybe 10 minutes, and I definitely need my coffee right now. I was only in it about 10 minutes, and that's just because of all the, I don't know, I guess I can't stream in the mountains or something. So that is what it is. But I'm going to say what's up to everybody. Sorry, it's just a quick thrown together little thing here real quick, just so I could make it for you guys. I apologize that I'm late too. But we're going to get into it tonight. We're going to hang out. I'm up 24 hours here in a little bit. We're going to keep going. I'm going to hang out, and then I'm just going to crash hard. So what's up, Natalie B? Kid Kitty, thank you for hopping in. Joanne. And that happens to me all the time. What's up, Budford? How you doing? I wonder if I can... Let me see here. Maybe I can just do it on my knee. Try and control this mouse on my knee. What's up, Kelly Miller? Thank you for your support always. Appreciate you. Baptismo, what's up? Nice to see you working again, bro. Bianca, thank you for hopping in. Beautiful people. No chains. Peace. What's up? What's up? Who doesn't love no chains? What's up, Sally Shepherdson? Will all the motion be here on August 28th? I don't know what you mean. If you're asking about the last one, it's the 18th. Yeah, thank you guys for hopping in. Oh, yo, what's up? So tomorrow, won't be going live. Like I planned on. Um, I'll be fixing the vehicle, so I'll be fixing the vehicle Tuesday. We'll do it Tuesday. I'll be on tomorrow night though. We'll be on tomorrow night, even though I won't be on during the day. Heavy metal, what's up? Typically, you me. I can't stay up late. Thank you. I appreciate you. Stay please. What's up, lady? Very talented individual right there. Say please is artsy. Gemini, what's up? What's up? Tech Death Hippie, how you doing, buddy? Cat K. Sparkalicious. I like how that's spelled. Sparkalicious. This breeze feels damn good after a hot ass day. It's cool. It feels good on it. This might give me a second. Wild Angels, what's up? Appreciate all your support, helping out Skittles. I definitely need to hop up on panels sometime. What's up, Kevin Kraft? I'll be heading up that way in a few weeks, buddy. Crystal, good evening. Thank you so much. Mystic Virgo. Can you guys? I'm sorry if the it's not my normal mic. Wow, that feels so damn good. Can you see the wind blowing my shirt? Whew, feels good. Oh my god, I feel like standing up and just throwing my hands up. You're welcome, buddy. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Kelly. Please hit the like if you haven't yet. It's that free way to help this guy out sitting here. Long ass day, almost up 24 hours, but we're doing it. Coral Beauty, what's up? Shine bright. If it's gonna let me. There it is. PPP always. What's up, KB? No matter what. Strutter. And I apologize I don't have more time, but I do the best that I can, I just want everybody to know that I may not have all the time in the world to be able to focus on, emails or, calls or stuff like that. But I just, that's the reason why I made that. Know that I understand that you guys really don't see what goes on, behind the scenes or in the background. And, and I'm not, I'm always trying to be about peace, positivity, and progress. And the last thing that I want to do is the last thing that I want to do is share some of my personal BS or whatever, because then that energy can get transferred to you guys. And the last thing I want to do is have any kind of that kind of energy or whatever. So I always just kind of keep things to myself, but I just want you guys to always know that I always 150 is I'm not bullshitting. I mean it. If I had more opportunity, I definitely would take advantage of that 150 as well. But just please always remember that No matter how busy it seems or how, maybe I'm not available, just please remember, like, it always is one thing. What's up, Sky? Sorry I had your comment highlighted up there when I did that. What's up, KB? And Anne, I think I shouted you out, but maybe not. So I wanted to do it again anyway. What's up, Dolphin? Thank you so much for your help this morning. Amazing help this morning. Dolphin spent 5 hours with me, because I couldn't see chat. She hung out, and she did a great job being a co-panel. So I really appreciate your support this morning, Dolphin. You helped my first 5 hours go by real quick, like a snap of the finger. So I just wanted to say thank you for taking the time out to support this guy. It's been another one of them damn days. 3 hour delay, basically. But whatever. It's life, Shit happens. Bedtime. Oh, thank you so much. I did see hold on, let me see this. Let me see a $9.99 super sticker. Thank you so much. Let me get to my phone, because I do like to see him. And then I see another one up there too. I must not have got to it yet. Oh, look at that. Yeah, it's got like little heart fans on it and shit. I'm telling that maybe that's what it was, Dre. Those heart fans were blowing the breeze over here, and you saw my shirt going like this. That's amazing, huh? Buford super sticker. What'd you give me? Hold on. I love seeing them. It says fist bump. Rock on, buddy. Or lady. Sorry. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. I lost my place. I like when StreamYard does that. I lost my place. Well, I'm sorry if I missed you. I tried scooting back. Yeah, I'm relaxed. I'm tired of shit. But I'm telling you, after the day I had and how good it feels out here right now, feels good. Trust me. When I go to lay down, I'll be passing the F out. That's no lie. What's up, RYR1, number one? Thank you. Slight echo. I apologize. Well, I'll get the audio squared away tomorrow. I did bring another microphone with me, but thank you so much. The Wanda Life, thank you so much. I think I don't know if it was a super sticker or a super chat, but I know that you put one up there this morning during my show, so I want to say thank you for that too. I apologize. There's got to be a way that the letters are so damn small, And I was even wearing my prescription sunglasses too. So, what's up, John? So glad. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Yeah, me too, right? What's up, Tenant? Oh, it's hot as hell. There ain't no air conditioning out here. Ain't no air conditioning. D. Smith, thank you. I appreciate the kind words. Appreciate it. Katrina, what's up? Phantasmic, what's up, lady? Seeing you face on? What do you mean? Oh, like straight on? Well, pretty soon I'll be having, like I said, I'll be having like 3 different cameras, from all different angles or whatever. It's gonna be cool. And then that green screen, but I don't know. What's up, Lulu? Thank you for hopping in. Ooh, I just saw some lightning. We're good. Yes, if you are, just hit hashtag. Oh, whoops. Yeah, if you are, just hit the hashtag and it's going to take care of us. Prime Sleuthin, I apologize. I've been waiting to get back to you. I've been on shit. Skittles, some other. Yes, been doing great work. What's up, Ratch? How you doing tonight? Oh, there's that super sticker. Thank you again, sir. Party of 5. It feels damn good out here. It really does. Oh, that was my phone. Yeah, sorry guys. Maybe because I'm outside, I don't know, but it does the connection does kind of go up and down a little bit, so I do apologize for that. What's up, Heather? Thank you so much for hanging out here tonight. Sorry about that. I was not prepared. Like I said, I was rushing. I apologize. I was late. Moonlight Rays. I love the name and how it's spelled. Thank you. I appreciate that. It means a lot. It really does. Thank you again, Dre, for the super sticker. Chemistry Queen. We got to have a karaoke night soon, too, over at the lounge. I'm surprised I didn't get my wrist slap from Godsmack. That's pretty cool. Let me see here. Chemistry Queen. Hi, dear. Is the audio okay, guys? Unravel. Thank you so much for coming in. I appreciate you so much. So much. So much. I'm going to try. Ooh, Niners girl. What's up? Sorry if it's. Yeah, I don't know which microphone sounds the best. Here, tell me this one. Tell me which one sounds the best. Does this one sound better? Does this one sound better? What is it? What's up, Dago? I'll be throwing that invite out here in a sec. Just gonna get through my hellos real quick. Is this supposed to freaking rain? Oh shit. Alright, we might be moving inside in a few. I don't know. I hope it don't start raining. Ooh. I think I felt a drop. Hold on. All right, there we go. Okay, just give me 1 second. I'm gonna go ahead and start saying hellos. What's up, Dago? Christina, what's up? Thank you for hopping in. Sorry about that. It started to rain. I did not know. KC, what's up? What's up? And let me see here. We got Draw. Thank you for the super sticker. Let me scroll down and look at it real quick. Oh, the Wanda Life became a member. Thank you for that. Allison with the $24.99 super sticker, number 1. That's so cute. Dago, glad you made it home safe, bro. Thank you. Appreciate that, Dago. I'm going to highlight those in a second. I was just getting the draws. Oh, wow. Oh, you're so awesome. All right, let me see here. Jennifer Jilly, what's up? Sorry if I didn't pronounce that right. Yes, Unravel. Let me see here. Oh wow, cool. StreamYard shows members now in green. And I need to make some custom stuff for that, but we'll be having that Sigma Chi coming up sometime this week. For sure. I should have all the car stuff done tomorrow. So there is a link. If anybody wants to hop up, you're more than welcome. And we're going to go ahead and hang out. I'm up 24 right now. And I'm just going to keep going. Just give me a few to get all this stuff situated, and I'll be back on cam. That coffee tastes so good, too. So good. And we can do live calls, too. All right, so I have not been able to do any prep. So I have no idea what's been going on out there. So I'm going to go ahead and take a look here real quick. Does this one sound better or the other one? Let me see. Where are you going? I'm in the beach of Myrtle. Visiting a friend. What's up, Draw? How you doing?
Hey there, how are you?
I'm doing great now that I'm freaking sitting here. I'll tell you that.
So I was following you pre-dawn in my insomnia.
That was fun.
Driving, and your co-pilot was excellent, Dolphin.
She was, wasn't she? What a tremendous help, too. You know?
Initially, I got a little nervous because as I was watching the screen, I really thought I was watching as you were driving. I was like, oh, this is very uncomfortable. What if he gets in an accident? I don't want to see it happen. Then I realized after a couple minutes, I'm like, no, that's not him driving. That's some sort of a reel or something.
I mean, that would be creepy, though.
Oh, God, yeah.
I got a surprise I don't know if... Well, you heard it. Dago, you didn't hear it yet because you weren't in this morning, bro.
No, I missed
it. I subscribed to Grub Truck, and I got the mac and cheese guy running around with Evil CJ on the screen.
What?
Really?
Yeah. So I was going to see if you guys wanted to check that out.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Oh, definitely.
See if you guys... Because he... At first, he mispronounced my name, and then I typed it in chat, and then he was like, oh, Evil CJ. All right, I'll remember that. Dude, I was sitting there because I was getting ready to hit the road, right? So I'm sitting there getting everything ready, and I'm watching that grub truck. I was like, well, shit, I'm up late because I left at 3 in the morning. I was like, shit, I'm up late. I might as well sit back and watch it for the first
Mhm.
time. And man, that dude is funny as hell. It was comedy the whole night, man. It was comedy the whole night.
Which one was it? Was it Joseph or was it the little black dude?
No, Joseph, the guy with the beard.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Mm? Yeah, he's funny as hell.
Yeah, I seen that.
They got some
Phantasmic. Thank you, hon.
They got some new people working in there too.
Okay. By the way, good evening, Draw. It's great to see you again, hon.
Oh, hi. Dago. How are you?
I'm wonderful. How are you?
Very well. I was thinking about this. This is so goofy, but I know sometimes you call me dear. I hear you say that to a lot of people, and it makes me feel so old.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm
Really?
just trying to be respectful.
No, I like hon or a friend or something. My dad used to call all the old ladies, "Hi, dearie. Hi, dear."
Oh, I will never do that again.
I wonder, maybe CJ should take a poll of the women to say who put a 1 if you like being called dear, put a 2 if you don't. I don't know.
I will never
Ooh.
ever do it again. I promise
That's
you.
that is my little goofy thing. I just wanted to. It just reminds me of my dad. That's all.
No worries whatsoever. I'm glad you told me that because that's just how I talk, and
I
don't
know
even.
it is. I know it is. But anyway. So the last I heard from you, Dago, or the last I saw of you was you saying something about your bathroom flooding, and then you were like goodbye
What?
or something like that.
Oh yeah, that was interesting.
So I hope all is well.
Everything's fine now. My granddaughter, she likes toilet paper. So she used half a roll to go to the bathroom, and yeah, it didn't do well. We got everything fixed though. Everything's good. Thank you for asking. though.
Good. No, because it was like 2 days in a row. There was a flood in your bathroom. Then like 2 days earlier, I think there was some sort of like electric something on a wire.
Yeah, the transformer exploded outside of my house.
Yes, I'm thinking, what is going on? Anyway, I just wanted to pop up to say hello, and I don't have anything brilliant or interesting to really offer the conversation.
Well, just you being you is brilliant enough.
Oh yeah, all right. Well, I don't know about that. But but I'm really looking forward to learning more about this grub truck situation. And I know that CJ, you're away for a week, so you'll be on and off live.
Yeah, I won't be. I'll be live tomorrow night, and then probably do something during the day Tuesday because I do need to do that grub truck. But I'll get it done one of these days.
Yeah, just take your time because
one of these days this week.
It'll be like 7 hours. I'm sorry to interrupt.
Yeah.
you.
No.
If this is your vacation, which is well deserved, given the fact that you've been running around the clock to bring us such great content, as has Dago.
Oh my gosh!
I just want to make sure that you rest up and get
sweet.
yourself rejuvenated.
You're so sweet.
Well, I don't know about that, but I worry about you. So definitely want you to rejuvenate yourself.
Well, thank you.
So I'm going to pop back into chat. Is Dago still there?
Yes, ma'am. I am.
Okay. Well, I mean, I really enjoy. I've worked all during the day, every day, late hours. But when I get a little lunch break or something, I try to tune into you guys.
I appreciate you very much.
Well, it's fun. It's fun. It's upbeat, and it offers both of you offer a great community as well as information on the cases that you're looking at, which I'm very interested in knowing what the response to them asking for a stay or whatever it's called for the grand jury. I'm very interested to see what the next step is going to be for this case.
Wow. Yeah, and those are kind words. Appreciate the support, like in the kind words, because that does mean a lot. Because there's a lot of stuff that'll defeat us
Oh,
throughout the day, and that kind
I
of
do
stuff
agree.
oh,
Yes, that is
back
absolutely.
up.
It only
that's a
takes
fact.
one or two negative comments to for people to. I know for myself, I could get 100. Like I was on another content creator case as a on a live stream the other night, going over the Carly Russell case, sort of the mental health evaluation of somebody that does a hoax like that. And I mean, I got a lot. It seemed like a lot of people were really nice, and oh, this is excellent. But I got a couple of comments. She's so dumb. She's stupid. It takes about three of those
Aw.
to make you feel horrible.
Mm-hmm.
So
Well, you
Uh,
I'm
guys,
there with you. But I really like the vibe of your guys' communities.
thank you.
All
yeah,
right, I'm going to say
appreciate
good night, guys. I'm going back to chat.
it.
Have a
All right,
wonderful
good night.
night.
Okay, thank you for
Yeah.
having me up, guys.
Oh,
Bye.
thank you, and
Okay,
you're
bye
welcome
bye.
anytime.
Oh, okay, bye.
She's so sweet.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah, I'm glad you
What's
got
up,
there
baby?
safe and sound, bro.
Yeah, me too.
That's a
Me
long
too, for
drive,
sure.
brother. I mean, did you sleep yet?
Nah, I've been up. It's a little over 24 hours right now, but I'm hanging out. It feels good out here. It's raining. It kind of sucks. I was liking the spot up there, but this ain't too bad.
Yeah, but you're in a whole different atmosphere. So you'll feel good, bro. You will. By tomorrow, you're gonna wake up tomorrow like super refreshed and ready to go.
Yep, just some good rest. And then I gotta knock out this vehicle. What's up, Karen?
What all are
Nasdaq.
you
What's up?
working on?
What's up? Hmm?
What all you guys fixing on it?
The back end, man. The back end. Yeah, I got about an hour and this is about an hour and a half away, and then because when I first left this morning, I hit a pretty big pothole in the dark before I went live,
Oh, okay.
and yeah, because I still had to fill up, and it was right before I got to the gas station, and then because it's always cheaper down south from where I'm at, like by 40 cents, so I always just wait to get gas until about like 45 minutes out,
Right.
and then after that everything was cool, and then a few hours later, like the back right wheel started to make a little bit of noise, but it wasn't like nothing crazy. And
See
then,
that's what I was worried about. I knew you were going down there to work on the car, but I knew you had problems with the car, so I was like freaking out, knowing that you were having problems with the car and hoping you were going to get there safe before not break down on the freeway. So
yeah, I was about an hour and a half out, and I hit like a different level of pavement in a construction zone, and it just hit it the right way, and it knocked the brake pad loose in the back,
okay,
and then that got jammed up, and then so it was like, I don't know, maybe a couple minutes I was driving and you could hear some freaking grinding, and then next thing you know, it was like boom, 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 boom. Oh shit. So then I
wow,
had to sit and wait for I waited like an hour and a half for the tow truck driver to get there, and then it's like an hour and a half, hour and 45 out. So it was like I literally got home, or not home, but I literally got here. I don't know, maybe 20 minutes before I went live. 30 minutes.
you had to have it towed the rest of the way there.
Yeah, man. $5 a mile, 75 miles past what my insurance would cover.
Wow, dude, that's
Yeah, five times 75, right? That's crazy amount,
crazy.
right?
Yeah, it is.
I don't know if it's the economy or what, but that was, I don't know.
That's crazy. Well, as long as
Isn't
nothing
that
happens,
crazy? Is that?
yeah,
Oh my
that's
God, that's
insane.
loud.
That's completely insane.
Yeah, it was 70 because my insurance covered 20 miles, so the 75 wasn't covered. So then they charged $5 a mile for the 75.
Good Lord, dude. That's insane.
But
What's up, Mama Bear?
is that too loud? The rain?
I'm good. I can hear the thunder a little bit, but you're good on my end.
Wow, it's really pouring.
What's the temperature like down there?
I don't even know. It's not too bad. It feels good. It
Are
was
you
hot.
under?
Yeah, there's like I'm on a porch.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, it was but there was help, so it always helps, you know.
Like I said, as long as you got there safe with no accidents and stuff, that's all matters.
Right. It was crazy. It was unexpected. Because the whole drive went smooth. The whole thing went smooth until the last couple minutes there, and then I pulled off. I was thinking that the muffler was dragging, and because that's what it sounded like. It was like bang, bang, bang. So I was thinking it was the muffler that was dragging, and so then I pull over at the gas station because I had to get gas anyway, and I pull up, and then I look under the car. And I was just gonna get a coat hanger or something, you know, wrap it up real quick.
Mm-hmm.
And then I look under the car and there's nothing hanging, and I'm like, what?
So what was it? The transaxle or something?
No, what happened was is in that period of time, the brake pad, because it got knocked loose, got jammed. And while it got jammed, it ground down the brake pad all the way down to the fucking clip that holds the freaking brake pad itself, and then that fused itself into my fucking back right wheel, into the rotor.
Oh my god, dude!
Because that pothole and the freaking change in pavements, the wheel hitting it so hard,
Mm-hmm.
fucking the first thing probably popped it out, and then the next hit probably jammed it to a certain spot, and then it just ground down in minutes because I was going 75, so it just ground down in minutes, and the next thing you know, it started sounding like something was fucking being dragged along. Yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy. It was crazy. I'm glad I pulled over, and I'm glad I was only an hour and a half away.
Right, right. Because God, can you imagine if that would have happened like halfway through and you would have had to pay that $5 a mile for all the way? You know what I mean? That's crazy, dude.
Right. Well, that would have been a situation where would have had to get a hotel.
All right.
Hotel, whatever. You know.
Yeah, but then you still got to pay the tow truck.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's crazy. No way, no way, no way.
And usually when I do my trips, I'm usually taking off at like 10 at night and getting places, you know, early in the morning. I do all my driving at night. So
Yeah.
I'm kind of lucky that it was during the middle of the day too.
Yeah, if something would have happened, nobody would have been available.
There,
right?
Yeah, I wasn't out there in the middle of the night. You know.
What kind of car do you have?
It's a Toyota.
Okay, gotcha.
Yep.
Rabble said you should tell your car the same thing you tell us. Be pavement, not potholes.
Right? No, that's what the potholes need to have filled in them, so I don't run over them and fucking
right.
tire. The potholes need pavement in them in your state.
I'm tired.
What's up, Crime Solver?
That's for a mile.
Cheryl? Appreciate that. Let me know if the rain gets too loud. What's up, Mama Bear? KDB?
Ain't it past your bedtime, Mama Bear? Like way past your bedtime? He meant to say white Elantra.
Dang, that's crazy, Draw.
Oh my gosh, Draw. I'm sorry to hear about that. need
Oh,
spaghetti.
NASDAQ.
Sorry, NASDAQ.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Sunday. Today's pasta day.
Got a good heart. Yep, there it is. Yeah, sorry to hear that, Jerome. You meant to say white alarm.
Yeah.
What's up, Joanne? Yeah, sorry about earlier. That sucked, man. I was like in there for like 10 minutes the whole
No,
time. I
it
kept
happened.
getting booted. So
Yeah.
I know I can't stream in the mountains. I gotta wait until I'm done.
Oh yeah, I figured your connection. I'm surprised you had as good a connection as you did. You know what I mean?
It was great in the morning. It worked flawless. It was great. Didn't have any issues. It was smooth from beginning to end. 5 hours.
Right. No, we didn't do meatballs today. No meatballs today.
Damn, it's pouring.
Is it really? I can't even tell.
Yeah, it's pouring. Like hard. Feels good though. Fresh air.
Yeah. How close are you? Like right, like real close to the beach.
Yeah, like 5 minutes.
You should be able to get some of that ocean air. Then that's always good. I love that.
Yeah. I should go get some footage out there, you know.
How long you gonna be there, bro?
Just a few days.
Make sure you go live from the beach one day. That'd be awesome.
It's got to be hot as hell out there. Oh shit!
Oh, you getting wet?
No, I think it was just the wind for a second. I felt it kind of brush up against my back. I made chili chicken enchiladas. That sounds good.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, you'll mod for me, Mama Bear?
I told you I'd mod for you too, dude.
Yeah.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
I gotta, you know, I gotta get some more mods. There's been a lot more people hanging out in the show recently, you know. So I definitely need to do that. So I will. I'll be going through this stream tomorrow. So if you do want to do one, just hashtag mods. Just type in yes, and then I'll see him. I'll see him in the chat replay, and I'll write him down. I don't have my normal setup, so I don't have my YouTube chat up or nothing. It's just StreamYard. And I wish. Let me see. Can I do that? No, I can't with StreamYard. So, did you see that picture, man? That ooh, I might have to speed this in.
What
Did
picture?
you see this picture that Stay Please made
Yeah.
for us?
Yeah, I love it. That's
Hold on, let
great.
me-
That's hilarious. I love it.
All right, here we go. Sorry about that. I had to scoot it in because the rain was freaking starting to get on my back.
Probably the wind blowing it.
Oh shit! Hold on, I gotta back this thing up.
I love this picture. It trips me out. It's hilarious. It's funny because the look in my eyes
All right, there we go.
with this,
Yeah.
it's funny as hell.
We need to get better pictures for that, man. We need to
Mhm.
get some better pictures.
I think what would look great on that is if we did like animated headshots and put them on top of there. Diego looks like he's about to
Hold
pop
on 1 second. 1 second.
Yeah, I've been running around trying to do parking tickets so I can learn how to drive the damn car. For those of you that were joining us the last time we played together, if you notice, my driving skills are horrible. I got in the car and got in the driver's seat, pushed forward and slammed right into the building across the street. I cannot drive to save my life. So I've been running around doing as many parking tickets as I can to try to learn better.
How'd you do?
I was doing good. I was getting points, and then I was losing points because I was checking everybody's IDs and because I wasn't understanding like completely what I was doing. So I was checking everybody's IDs and searching everybody, and I was getting illegal searches, so taking points off for this, and then I don't know.
Well, you weren't on camera, so it's there was no body cam active, right?
Right, so there's no proof of it.
There you go.
Yeah, no body cams, just like Idaho.
Yep.
Prove it.
Yep.
One of these days. I'll be a good driver. And I told you I had downloaded the DLC for it before the game, not realizing what I was doing, and it gave me the SUV or something. So I have that floating in there, and I got the radar gun, or I unlocked the radar gun, and it told me I can go do radar, but I didn't know how to use it. So I was just
I'll help you out, man. I'll help you out. Because
I was just running around.
When you figure it out, it's like boom, 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 boom. You get that one knocked out real quick.
Well, I almost made some pretty serious mistakes. I was thinking I was going to pull the radar gun up, and I started pulling my weapon and was like aiming at cars and right. And I was like, oh no, that's a gun. That's not a radar. So
I look different. Why do I look different? What do you mean?
Because it's a front view of you and you're wearing a blue hat instead of a red hat.
Oh yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
I can go get the red hat.
Everybody's used to seeing you from the side, bro.
Yeah. Or wait, no, it's like this.
Right. I'm actually when I get my new system set up in the back, I know I've been saying it for a year before you say that, Heather. And I get all that set up, I'm going to have multiple cameras too. I have 2 more cameras I can set up if I want to. So I'm going to try to get like a 360 view.
Y'all had to see that. That fucking lightning flash. Where did these storms come from?
There you go.
Sent you a Venmo for your pothole problem. Oh, thank you, Draw.
That's an awesome draw.
It's been a hell of a couple weeks, I tell you.
There you go. Mama Bear got her meds, I believe. She's going to get real sleep. Good stuff. Go to bed.
Yes.
I love you, Mama Bear.
for your
Hopefully I'll
support,
talk to you tomorrow.
I'm gonna scoot this in a little more, okay? I'll be right back.
Yeah,
Let's
it's
do
probably a
this.
good idea. She shouldn't have been timed out. It was probably an accident.
Baby. What?
Somebody said, why was draw timed out?
Yeah, why was draw timed out?
It was probably an accident.
What? Okay, let me scoot this in real quick, and then I'm gonna figure out what the hell.
Go ahead. Good to see you, Golf Inspector. Mystic Virgo. All you guys in here tonight. KB, Kid Kitty, always happy to see you. Heavy Metal Rehab, Cherry, Detective Golden, Kelly Miller, The Wanda Life, Paula Lamore, Dolphin.
All right, there we go. I'm back. Yeah, what the?
It was an
Well, I'm
accident.
seeing it
She said
I
she
did
was
not-
sorry already.
was on my laptop, but Mom, no.
Meatballs and villains. You alright, dude? Maybe not. Phantasmagoria. Bonnie Messick, KP, KB, No Chains, good to see you all. What is going on?
Sorry about that.
What's going on, NASDAQ? Oh, you're okay, buddy. What post? What are we talking about here?
Well, I'm looking at it and it says KB timed out.
Yeah, she already said she was sorry. It was an accident.
Oh, okay. I just know it's happened to her a few times and I feel bad. I've
Right.
even put out a community post about it.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about, NASDAQ. You gotta watch some of what that stuff is.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
I get those emails all the time, dear.
Yeah. Oh, I know, and there's so many of them too. It's
Lots
like,
and
ugh.
lots and lots of
Right.
them. So, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, you gotta be. No, Heather, I know who it's from.
Jesus, is it really gonna fucking rain this hard like this? This is crazy.
No, I know what you're saying. No, I know what you're saying though. You may not be getting an email, but that same person sends emails like crazy.
Fuck.
Is it raining that hard?
Dude, it's just getting fucking worse and worse and worse. I'm gonna have
You
to
are-
fucking go in.
You are by the ocean, my friend. That storm kicks up. It's rolling.
Dude, I tell you, man, I try and do a freaking stream. Whoa, there's the thunder.
Oh, I'll be right back, dude.
Yeah, no problem, man. And I might have to be right back too, because I don't think this stuff's letting up. This is crazy. Be right back.
Hudson? Thank you. Relax, I didn't kill anyone for it. This phlebotomist I went out a few times. He's my supplier. Oh, don't judge, okay? Listen, I tried to handle it. So 3 weeks. You could stop.
Lexi, I would never judge you.
I'm just jealous of your restraint. I have none. Get the light in here, isn't it? Speaking of which, let's go. It's weird, huh? All this time joking about being psychic. Which you don't even freak out, do you? No, of course not. I mean, I don't understand though. If your grandpa asked you to keep all this a secret, why did you tell me? You're my best friend.
All right.
Like you said, it's
I'm still out here. I just moved to a different spot. I think I'm good.
I'm back.
All right.
I just scared the dog shit out of myself. I went in my kitchen to look up or do something in the sink and look up, and there's a giant mutant spider hanging off a web in front of my window outside. I'm about to give myself a heart attack. Not lying. The thing was probably like that big around. I'm like, yeah, nope. I thought it was inside the window for a second. Scared the shit out of myself.
You get to drive that vehicle, man?
Not yet, no.
No?
I'm not there yet.
No.
No, still running around like a fool.
Did the visit go good earlier?
You talking to me?
Yeah. With oh wait. Or was that the day before? You were telling me about your visit with your uncle. The one that had the car, the BMW.
Oh, my brother-in-law.
Brother-in-law.
Yeah, it went good. I still can't believe I had that car in my driveway after what we were looking at in those videos and found that car. It's crazy.
I didn't get to see it. Did you go outside and show it or something?
I took a picture and then put it up in the stream. Here, I'll show you. Hold on.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I didn't get to see it. Here, let me switch back to this. Let me go solo. Ooh, that is nice. That is nice.
It sure is. And I'm telling you right now, that's the one. And it and I drove it too, bro. Oh, but
was it yesterday he visited?
This morning.
Oh, this morning. Did you get to drive it today?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you want to talk about some power?
But
And it has that soup can sound to it, I'm telling you.
sound just like it.
Sounded just like it. In fact, when he pulled in, I was like, what is that? I get up and I go look, and I was like, you got to be kidding me. It's the first time he had talked about getting one, but it's the first time I saw it. Yep. Nice car. You should have seen the people driving past my house. They kept slowing down and looking like, we know that poor MFer ain't got that car. Who's at his house? You know? Nice car, though.
Yeah, like it was LBJ pulling up.
Right. Yeah, and listen, man, it's got that tuxedo interior, all leather, black and white. It's so beautiful, dude. Beautiful. Oh, my God. I didn't want to get out of it. We must be on a delay. We've got to be on a delay. Still there, brother?
Yeah, I'm here.
You having problems or something with your Wi-Fi, or?
I thought I was in the beginning, and then I kind of did for a second there, but I think it's okay. I'm looking at it. It's not dropping any bars.
Okay.
Let me see here. What's all this Papa Roger reactivated? Did you hear it's a female?
Well, they're saying that because of the Facebook account, it says that it's a female, but somebody made a point that anytime you set up an account, it lists you as a female unless you change it.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I never realized that.
Huh.
Okay, Detective Golden said it was deactivated again.
Yeah.
Surprise. Surprise.
Let me see here. So, this morning or this afternoon when I was asking about the harsh reality video, I didn't get to hear about it because StreamYard booted me out again. Did you get to watch that?
No, I don't even know what everybody's talking about. I didn't do anything today, really, except for you. And I went over and hung out with Jules and what's her name for a little while too. But what's going on with the harsh reality video?
Ignore the truth. Is BK about to walk free?
Oh,
Let me share it.
go for it. Yeah, I haven't seen it yet either.
I haven't seen shit all day, man, and I've been itching.
Going through withdrawals.
Yeah, dude. I was even talking to the tow truck driver. I was like, "You into true crime?" He's like, "Yeah." I was like, check out my show, and he was like, "Oh, okay, man." He was like, "Hey, man, there's this case here about this person, and they've been missing, and there's all this evidence, and nobody's doing shit here." And I was like, "Oh yeah."
Surprise.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like you run into people.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, "Yeah, man, I'll have a night where we could talk about that case, dude."
That's funny because that happens to me when I go into town, because I live like in the country part of it. I'll go into town to a store and they're like, "Yo, Dago." I'll turn around and look and I'm like, who the hell is calling me Dago? Because most people where I live at don't know that name. It's happened to me twice now. And there's one girl, she was like, "Are you covering that one local case around here about this woman that went missing?" And she was it. I said, "No, I don't even know about it." "You need to cover it, Dago. I watch your stuff. You're really good." And I'm like, "Thank you, but I guess send me an email and let me know about it. We'll look into it." So I guess some girl went to the Circle K back in May. She said it was like the first week of May. She couldn't remember the exact day. This has happened to me yesterday. She told me about it. She walked into the Circle K out here and bought a pack of cigarettes. She was on camera. She looked perfectly fine. She walked out of the store and then was gone. And nobody's seen or heard from her since. Her car was still sitting there. Like she walked out to go get in her car to leave.
Wow.
And she disappeared off the face of the earth. I was like, what? She's like, "Oh yeah, I got to look into that one." Nobody has her phone was shut off. Everything is gone. There's nothing. Her car was sitting there with the keys in the ignition, which a lot of people at Circle K do when they run in. You know what I mean? And it shows her on the video camera walking out of the Circle K. Her car was right outside the door, dude. And then she's gone. Nobody saw anything. You don't see her getting into she walks out of the door, and the camera that was on the outside, like right outside the door, if you turn, you don't see nothing from that camera. So I'm going to go up to the Circle K sometime this week and see if I can look at the camera footage, because they keep it all, I guess she said. I'm curious. And our police department is like smaller than Moscow, so I don't even think we have any detectives. I think all our uniforms do all the detective work, or they call in the county. That's what I said, Chains. Like she just disappeared. She had to have like been snatched by somebody. It's the only thing I can think of. And she was probably, I think, mid-30s, they said. I got to get all the info on it. I didn't really haven't had a chance to. Crazy. Right here around me, and I was like, oh, that's great.
If there's nothing presence of the past, how would you
Yeah, that's definitely Papa Rogers is definitely not. Um. Oh yeah, go ahead, bro. I'll shut up.
Oh shit! Freaking, I was on mute the whole time. Damn. Man, that sucks. What's up, Bon? Yep. What's up, Shirley? I was muted. Freaking storms out here is crazy. Damn, I'm sitting there talking this whole time. I didn't even notice. Yeah, this is that harsh reality video. Let me get the link up there real quick.
Well, hello there, you beautiful, beautiful people. How are you all on this fabulous, fabulous Sunday? That's right, Sunday. And Sunday is normally the day of rest, but look, who needs rest? Sleepers for quitters, as they say. So shall we get straight into the meat and potatoes as we talk about Brian Kohberger, the Idaho 4 case, and the upcoming hearings. We're seeing an abundance of paperwork coming through. We're seeing hearings being set up. And I think for people who firmly have Brian Kohberger pegged as the guilty man, I think it's just important that we take a second to appreciate and accept what has got us into the position that we're in now, and accept that this is an extraordinary case. And some people will say, well, because of the profile, the high profile of this case, and the way it is, that's kind of why we're seeing things play out the way they are. And it's more about making it a show. And it's. But look, let's cut the crap, because at the end of the day, it is what it is. It's a murder case. It's a quadruple homicide case. And irrelevant of how that's been received on social media, that shouldn't impact the way in which the system works. We've seen the Chad Doberman situation and what happened there, very, very similar, although the dynamic of the family and the victims was very different. Ultimately, at its core, it was the same thing. And that is playing out very, very different than what we're seeing play out in the Idaho 4 case. We've seen countless situations where the defense team has had to reach out and request time and time again for things that are fundamental to the process, in which they have a right to be told, look, this is what we have gained from our investigation as a prosecution team, and this is what we are going to bring forward in court and present, because we believe that your client is guilty, and this is why we believe he's guilty. And it seems that is missing. That is missing. And look, I've done a short video yesterday. I've been on holiday, and I've burnt myself real bad. So it was more just to, ease myself back into it. But yeah, it's this case is so frustrating, because people have forgotten how the system should work. The innocent until proven guilty, and the right to be given the evidence against you so you can go away with your defense and build a defense based on that information, to be able to answer the questions that are being put forward to you. We believe you were here and you did this, and this is the evidence that we have. Now, what evidence do we have that Brian Kohberger was inside 1122 King Road, except from a knife sheath that seems to have been strategically placed, and that word has even been used, placed, right at the scene of the crime, at ground zero. And when you remove that element, and we have to address the fact it's there, But when you remove that element, what else is there? What we have a white Hyundai Elantra, which is questionably a white Hyundai Elantra caught on camera, but we don't have any Brian. We don't have any absolute proof that that's his car. We have information that says that he may have switched his phone off or his phone was off around a certain time. But how many other phones would have been off around the same time? Bearing in mind that the time with which these murders happened was the early hours of the morning. And there's so many questions that I feel that people are just, again, this is for the camp of Brian Kohberger as guilty as charged. There's so many things that are being ignored, that I feel that if the dynamic of the case was slightly different, that perhaps some people specifically wouldn't be ignored. Like Dylan Mortensen, Bethany Funk. And look, I know some people get bent up out of shape when you mention these two girls because they're classed as survivors. But would you feel that way about them if they were two lads? Do you know what I mean? Teenage lads, perhaps. It's a hard one, because let's not forget, right at the point with which the grand jury indictment came through, we was at a position where Bethany Funk was being called upon to give evidence that it had been deemed she had that was exculpatory to this case. Now, Brian Kohberger has stood silent, and he stood silent in protest of the charges against him. And some people still don't get that. They kind of think that there's some other nefarious reason, but no, it's just I'm not going along with your plan. I don't agree with this. I don't agree with the way in which this has been done. And again, like I touched on yesterday, what I was trying to get to, my point before I digressed, and that was that Brian Kohberger should have been dealt with completely different. And there is something missing, because you think to yourself, in a situation where you've got a quadruple homicide and you've got someone who potentially drives the car which you feel is what you're looking for, why do you just not go to pull them in and have them checked? I don't get it. It seems, like I said yesterday, that someone pointed their finger at him and said, right, that's the guy, and they've had to build the case around that fact. And because they've done it that way, certain things don't match and certain things don't gel very well, and they raise more questions, such as the time frame. And I know this has been a bone of contention for many, because there's, could this be done in this amount of time? Yes, it could. But could somebody who has never done a crime like this ever before have done it in this amount of time and been so brazen to walk into a property that had a dog, had multiple people in? You didn't really know what was going on inside the house. If you'd never been in there before, no connection, then you wouldn't have been aware of the layout. You would have half expected the doors to be locked, perhaps. How are you going to get into the doors without?
And your ass probably would have tripped going from the second floor living room to the little pathway to get to the kitchen. That little hump they got on the floor there.
Without rousing other people? Did you know that the doors were unlocked and you could literally just walk in? Did he walk in there thinking that they were all just going to be in the lounge and he was just going to run in and do it in the communal area of the property? There's so many things that people haven't taken into consideration that would have been in the mindset and the questions that person doing this crime would have had to have answered. That they would have gone through this scenario. This is what I've got to do. This is how I've got to do it. And I just feel that Brian Kohberger, being the man who did it, raises so many questions that are yet to be answered. And we haven't really been given any proof whatsoever that he is indeed, without a reasonable doubt, the guy who did it. And all the defense are asking for is their proof. Come on, give us that thing that actually places him there in the house doing the crime itself. And if all you've got is this knife sheath that has DNA that could have been transferred via a third party, Like, let's not forget that Brian Koberger could have indeed owned it at some point, and he could have sold it. He could have been a buyer and
Pawned
seller
it, whatever.
of
Yeah.
weapons. It could
Yep.
have been one that he handled through a third party and it got there. Look, and I know that's a stretch, but it's a possibility. Could it have been planted? Yes, it could have been. And however much people want to stick their head in the sand and say that you're just stretching, you know, these things don't happen, law enforcement do not always have the best intentions at the forefront of their mind. Again, I've mentioned multiple times about the Sean Doherty case and how that was ruled as self-unaliving, you know, of a young boy who, when he was found, his arms were so tightly bound to his sides that they had to cut the belt free. Now, how did that boy get himself in that situation all by himself? But yet, law enforcement deemed it so. You know, and there are multiple situations where law enforcement have screwed up. The John Bennett Ramsey case, very, very similar situation where law enforcement screwed that up from the very beginning. And look, they do some fantastic work. They do some fantastic work. But again, Kylie Rodney case, they didn't find her. They didn't find her. It took Adventures with Purpose to come along and find her. And that, again, raises questions as to the effectiveness of law enforcement. And look, guys, at the end of the day, so many things are being completely ignored with the Brian Koberger case. And I think that confirmation bias is rife here. And we've got in this position now where I think that too many people just expected this to go a certain way. And when he got himself the legal team that he did, that were going to raise questions, they were going to push back, they were going to play everything by the absolute book. That's when you have problems, when you, as a prosecution, decide that you're not going to play everything by the book. You're going to do things that perhaps pushes the boundaries of where you should be, like with the DNA profile and etc. And the fact they want to withhold some of that information and want to use bullshit excuses as to why. You know, you're not going to get away with it. Not with someone like Ann Taylor, who uses things like this to her advantage. But I want you to let me know.
And then you mix Ann Taylor with our asses. You mix those two together. You definitely ain't getting away with this shit. Moscow. Whoever. What's up, Papa?
That's why I'm hoping that I hope that they dismiss the thing so that they can reinstill the preliminary hearing.
The real
Just because
one.
I think, yeah, we all should be able to see both sides of the real stuff.
Yeah, the real one. I'd check that out. Now, is there anything that anybody would like to talk about? I'm going to kind of see what I've missed as we're sitting here chilling. If you want to hop up, let me put this up in chat.
Yeah, Hurst just said exactly what we've been saying. Same stuff.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think that they didn't think anybody was outside going to be looking on this case or look into it.
Right. I can agree with that.
Let's see. Is that able to? I don't know. What's up, Paula? What's up, Cowboy?
I think YouTube sleuthers have already found the truth. We just can't prove it. That's my opinion. I
Sorry
agree,
about that.
James. Well, you're all right, bud.
Let's see. Freaking bugs. Let's see.
Oh yeah,
Thank
that
you.
you were going to show your. Were you going to show your grub truck stuff?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Thank you.
Mm,
Yeah, hold on.
right, Bunny.
That's right.
Don't let the truth get in the way of a good story. Now, I agree. I understand that we're
Every year, thousands
Whoa.
of athletes disappear in clutch moments through the falling hockey.
All right. Let's see here. Give me one
What's
second.
up, Brady Wine?
What's up, golf? What's up, Brandywine? What's up? What's up? Oh, it didn't add. There we go.
All right. Can you hear me now?
Yes, my bad. I've been up for
Hey.
25 hours now.
I'm
Sorry.
surprised you're still upright. So
Yeah.
before you go into the grub truck, have you read the latest airmail article?
No, when was that?
It
I didn't know
just
there.
When did it?
oh, it's fantastic.
I didn't know there was a new one.
Yeah, there's a part 4 out, and he's actually going in on the drug spin of it all.
Oh, gee, imagine that.
Yeah, so because he was very gung ho, in if you read the last 3
Yeah,
about Koberger, and he's writing a book about him.
right.
Excuse me. He's writing a book about him, and so I thought, okay, this is going to be the same old, but it seems like the dude actually is changing his mind,
Huh.
where he's actually bringing in a lot of information, one of which really surprised me was the pastor from the Church of Christ.
Doug
He
Wilson.
he had like a short little conversation with him, and that guy don't think Koberger did it.
Oh,
Surprise,
Yeah,
surprise.
but he's suspicious. He's already
I know.
suspicious.
But it's interesting.
You know?
I think
Yeah.
I think Doug knows what's going on in that town as well, and I think that's probably why
Deflection.
he's not the greatest person in the world either. But
But still, nobody talked to him before. I haven't seen anything about this coming out of his mouth. So I thought it was interesting that he actually brought him in.
okay.
Wow. Oh gosh. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Doesn't
But it's
Uh,
worth
yeah.
a read. It's worth a
I'm not-
read.
I somebody said that Bloom was going to put another article out. I just didn't know it was out yet, so I'm gonna have to check it out.
Yeah.
Hmm.
The tides
Who
are
was
turning.
it?
The airmail thing by Howard Bloom. Did you read the other 3?
I
No.
don't know.
Okay.
No, I don't think I did.
Yeah, you got to go check those out because they
Who's Howard
talk
Blue?
about a lot of stuff. But I'm real curious to see this new one and if he's actually rolling the sides now.
I mean, it seems like it because he's mentioning, the drug bust with Demetrius. He's putting all these names out there, and it's for a reason.
Yeah.
So, but he's got leaks, which means he's talking to law enforcement in some capacity. And I don't know if that's really good or bad, but seems like he's got some leaks in there, though.
Well, I know he's been talking. I know for a fact that he's been talking to a few YouTubers and some other people I've heard too. So that would make sense, complete sense. That's why I'm definitely gonna have to read this one.
Where should we be looking, Sally? Where should we be looking? Because I'll definitely look if you think there's somewhere else to look.
I would
Let
send
me
you
know.
the link, but I don't. I'm on my phone and I don't have it right now. Let me see if I can find it.
You gotta turn that down, Kaden.
Pool party. Huh. Yeah, I always heard that that was always suspicious for a long time, actually. For a long time. I sent it on Discord. Okay. I thought I seen something pop up, but I didn't know where it went. At least the rain's dying down.
The what?
Hold on.
It's a
rain.
long article, CJ. All of them. When he's writing something, it's like a chapter of a book.
Yeah, he writes a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what he does. So yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's funny as hell. I gotta show you something.
Who's making these?
Say please.
That's awesome. Why do you got me in the orange? Jeez.
My opinion, he's running the case.
Who are you talking about, James? Koberger? As long as Ann Taylor's our attorney, we'll be all right, bro.
Yeah, I mean he's got to be. I don't know about running it. I'm pretty sure she's probably running it, but I bet you he's probably doing twice as, like he's probably number 2 on the whatever he can do production.
He's got input for sure.
Oh yeah.
I have a question to anybody in chat. I swear, like a few days ago, I saw a doc drop from, I think it was the defense. I mean, unless I dreamt this, which is a possibility, but it said something sort of like Ann Taylor's team was looking into law enforcement leaks. And it was it's gone. It was a doc drop, and somebody posted a snippet of it, and it said something about law enforcement leaks, that they were looking into leaks coming from the families and law enforcement.
Really?
Yes. Now,
what? It was a document, you said?
It was a document, and I swear I saw it, and it's gone. I cannot find it. So if anybody's seen that, it was on Twitter.
Okay, so not on the website or the link. Okay.
It was on Twitter, and I tried to find it. Like, I went through all the latest doc drops, and it's not there.
Okay.
Colleen says she saw it.
Okay, then.
Yeah, okay. So I did not dream it.
We see something here.
Back and forth. Oh, shoot.
It's gone. Okay.
Playing chess, damn straight.
It might have been posted by accident on the site, and then they took it down. I don't know.
Well, something like that probably shouldn't be posted. I would be amazed if it was.
Exactly.
Let me see if I see anything new here. Notice the hearing.
Yeah. No, I went back to a month ago and looked through everything, and I could not find it.
No, I don't see anything in here.
I'm looking myself.
But if anybody in chat has that or know who posted it, I can go to that person and maybe ask where that came from. It could have been somebody just making it up, I don't know.
Well, if somebody else saw it, yeah, I know what you're saying. Though somebody could have
but it looked like in that language of Ann Taylor.
Right.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Well, if anybody out there knows where it is or has seen it or has it, we would love to see this.
Yeah, I'm looking.
Yeah, send it to Dago or CJ.
Order sealing jury panel selection. That's old.
It's like a last paragraph of whatever the document was,
Gotcha.
from what I remember. And then the signature was underneath it.
Mr. Gal said she sent you the link, CJ.
Okay.
Turn that down.
Okay. Let me see.
Excuse me.
Part 5. Part
The
5.
link. Oh, the link to the article. Sorry. Okay.
Oh.
Yep. This one right here.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
the article.
It's a long read.
Oh, is it? How many pages is it? 27 minutes reading time?
Yeah, he usually drops pretty good, big articles, dude. You all right over there?
Yeah, I got these weird ass bugs hopping on me. Whatever they are, I don't know. Huh, I never heard of this dude.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people got their info from him and stuff all throughout the
shit.
case. Yeah, Drunk
Really?
Turkey refers to him a lot.
Really? Well, gosh, maybe I need to go there for my research.
Go read the other 3. You'll see he's pretty popular.
I wonder if Drunk Turkey will refer to this one.
That's a good point, Joel. Good point. Yeah, he's written
attracted to
some pretty famous stuff too.
Is a former acclaimed New York Times journalist. Megyn Kelly talking about the case a while ago. Interesting read. Writings and speaking. Right? Pulitzer Prize. Wow.
Yeah.
No chains. New York Times sucks. He's well known. Half-hour read through. I don't know. I'd probably pass out myself if I was reading it tonight. I could I'll probably get to like page 7, then all of a sudden I'm just, and then we'll be having another afternoon where I'm not around.
Yeah, just scroll down towards the bottom of the page and you'll see he's got photographs of all these people he's name dropping. And everybody's got problems with us doing that.
Mm-hmm.
You got to subscribe.
Oh, I have another link for you, but I can't do it now because I'm on my phone, but I'll send it to you, CJ.
Is this the where I don't have to subscribe to it, or?
I have a link. You don't. Yeah.
Okay. That's an interesting picture.
It is too. Yeah, most of his stuff is kind of always leaning towards the fact that Kohberger is guilty of this. And based on what you're saying, that he's kind of leaning the other direction now, which is very interesting to me. So,
well, he's the one you heard when people are talking about the great trash robbery in
Mhm.
Pennsylvania, that came
Yep.
from him. He's the
Yep.
or whatever source he's got, but he's the source to us basically for that.
Right. Right.
Does he have like a YouTube channel or something? Where it's
No. No.
audio?
No, he just writes these airmail articles and then drops them.
Open-minded.
Mm,
Yeah, it won't let me. It says I gotta subscribe.
Can somebody send the link that doesn't require subscription?
Maybe I already checked it out before and I didn't read it, you know? And maybe that was my first time. I don't know.
I'm gonna drop off and then I'll send it to you here. I'll jump in and just put it in private chat so you can read it. But I'm gonna drop off because
Okay.
I have to work in the morning too.
have a
So,
great
Okay.
night, golf.
thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Have a good
Thank
one,
you for
guys.
coming. Appreciate
too,
you.
hon.
You too.
Bye. Bye.
All right. So, oh, excuse me. Shield ATX. I don't see it private. Just take it with a grain of salt. Okay, yes. That's right. Back to the shout out. Hold on. I gotta find the spot where I don't even remember what time it was. Maybe it was here.
Thanks for coming. He's throughout the stuff.
Is there audio on it?
Yeah, I just have it muted while I skip around.
Okay.
Man, where was it? I could have swore it was. Ah, what time did I jump in that shit? Shit. I don't remember. There was a girl and a guy, and it was just them two. And okay, I remember seeing TTS lady. Maybe it was after that. Wow, it don't show much replay. Where the hell? Oh, where did I? There it is. It's coming up.
Thank you for being fast with me, Cadastro. How are you doing? Two pork tacos and a chicken taco. Hell yeah. 11:25. Good night so far? Hell yeah. Good. 49. Thank you.
No,
Chicken or
my
pork?
my mac and
Got it.
cheese
Greedo
subscription thing
4.
pops up here.
$9.75.
Mac and cheese, mac and cheese.
Cheers, really
Yeah.
cool.
Mac and cheese, macaroni and cheese. Please, baby, please.
There are a bunch of like really cool characters from the books that didn't make it into the show.
See?
$50.
Thank you. Hold on, let me go on.
Ari was really cool. Once you
That was
got
you?
stuff going on. Thank you very much, Evil CJ.
Yeah, Evil CJ. 146.
Harrison Sandwich pretty dope. Ned Stark on it.
Like 146.
11:25. Good night, support.
46.
Hell yeah.
1 hour 46.
Good.
minutes.
Good.
Mac and cheese. Mac and cheese.
49. Thank you.
Mac and cheese.
Chicken or pork? You got it.
Yeah, subscribe.
Greedo
Man.
4.
I threw the.
$9.75.
That's the membership for.
Mac and cheese, mac and cheese. Can I
Cheers.
have
Really
some, please?
cool.
Mac and cheese, macaroni and cheese. Please, baby, please.
There are a bunch of like really cool characters.
What the hell was that dude
Books
doing?
Didn't make it into the show. Order 50.
Running around.
Thank you. Ari was really cool. Once you finally got her stuff going on. Thank you very much, Evil CJ.
What's up, Grub Truck? Appreciate you.
Harrison Sandwich pretty dope. Ned Stark on.
Appreciate you. Yeah, man, you get the mac and cheese thing when you subscribe, man.
How do you subscribe to it?
It's like the membership for YouTube. So it's
You got to
the
be on
$5
Twitch.
Yeah, it's $5 a month. You know, it's like subscribing on YouTube. So I subbed over there at the Grub Truck.
I gotta have Twitch though. I don't have Twitch right now, so
Yeah, it's a good.
I gotta
platform.
learn all these newfangled things from you, bro. You gotta teach me all this
yeah.
stuff.
That's right. Yeah, I was chatting with them for a little bit. They're funny as hell. And I was nothing crazy was in there, you know, nothing crazy in chat. So,
Right.
but man, it's hard watching that. You get hungry as hell.
Oh my god! Ever since I started watching this, we started with this case. I want to try this dude's pork tacos really bad.
Ooh, yum.
They sound good.
Mac and cheese. So there it is at 10:59. Someone in background yelling F off. That would be 10 something, maybe when the girls were on their way to Corner Club. Yeah, the Corner Club was called in at 9:12 or something. It was a few minutes after 9 when the Moose Lodge Corner Club stuff was. I'd have to go back. I don't know. I heard those are gone now, but I could always go back to an old episode because I know I looked through them. So if they are gone, we still have them, and I know where we were looking. Yeah, pork tacos sound good. Never had them. Sound good. It's getting kind of chilly out here. All right, so that's the grub truck. Let me check something here real quick. See if there's anything crazy going on. I don't know. I didn't really get to hear anything about anything that came out today or anything that happened. Let's see.
Flower Power said, hey guys, I just found out the Coburger phone car timeline has been untangled and it's easy to see it was most definitely him. Oh,
Wow.
okay.
Is it mapped out?
Right.
Does it, the DeLorean? I miss that car. It's a good car. I always wanted a DeLorean, you know? I really did.
Yeah. Especially after
Yeah.
watching Back to the Future.
Yeah, man, because the doors opening up on the to the top. That's
Right.
like it had like it had wings. It's like that car from Mask, that cartoon.
Mhm. Yep.
The bike that turned into a helicopter.
Those toys were great.
Oh, and they didn't break easy, did they? Yeah, you could pound them things into the dirt and the ground. They'd be just fine.
I'd like to see where Flower Power got that info from. I'd like to read that.
That's some bold statements, though. I mean, if you
I
have
know.
the proof, you know what I mean.
That's why I want to read it.
It could be either way.
I
You could be
agree.
guilty or you could be innocent. Wish I could talk to Billy at the water cooler. That'd be sweet.
What is it though? It would be awesome.
Yeah. You'd even know what his favorite color is, I bet.
Right?
Fuchsia. Chaos Sector report. There was a video. Has anybody checked out the Chaos Sector report video?
Which one?
What's up, Robin and Koopa?
I watched one of them.
It came out 22 hours ago.
Nope, I haven't seen that then.
It's 20 minutes though. It's kind of long.
Speed it up a little bit.
Speed it up? Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, you can do it quick. That's what I always do.
Damn, it's getting like. Oof. It's like back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
Is it playing or what?
Welcome to the Chaos Sector. I will say, the tension is getting a bit thick in the room. We're starting to see a bit of vulnerability.
Hold on. Oh, come on, YouTube. Why is it not playing? There we go. Sorry about that, everybody. Thank you all for hopping in. If you haven't hit like yet, please do. It's the free way to help CJ. We have a lot of mosquitoes this summer.
Welcome to the Chaos Sector. I will say, the tension is getting a bit thick in the room. We're starting to see a bit of vulnerability from the prosecution. For those who think we are somehow associated with Koberger's defense team, or even know this person, I guarantee you we knew nothing of this man before this investigation. I know many may assume we're defending Koberger, but not so much. We investigate, we reveal, expose, inform, educate, enlighten, report. Our job is to present our analysis rooted in facts, logic, information, and also evidence. I wanted to point that out because I believe there is a narrative being built around the Chaos Sector. But let's once again keep digging into those simulations. It's as impactful as our previous series, I would say. I'm coming. Hold your freaking horses. Who is it?
I'm not sure anymore. You tell me.
You're an asshole.
I'll accept that. It means I have your attention.
My doorbell is not a toy, you know. Speaking of that, you won't believe what I've obtained. It's not really new information, but the person who gave it to me was a bit, well, interesting.
Who would this be?
The chief's terrible toddler. She came by my house the other day.
Her daughter? Bet she's just as feisty.
Yeah, the only thing missing is the accent. Other than that, a carbon copy of pure, stubborn.
They don't fall far from the tree, you know. What did you guys discuss?
The investigation, of course. She believes Jack is the center of the murders. Even suggested that a group staged the phone calls from Kaylee and Madison to make it look like Jack simply missed the calls. She had a very intriguing view on how things went down. But the thing that really stuck out to me was how Jack wasn't one of the peers who came to the house. I mean, Dylan surely called him, so why didn't he come rushing to the home? That's what I'm looking into, and I haven't found any information on when, or if, he actually came to the home later that morning.
Well, the only way to find out is to keep investigating. We can't rely on the department to help. We're on our own.
She sent me an email, I'm assuming similar to what her mother sent us. Let's check it out. By the way, where's John?
Probably still at his office desk, trying to figure out a way to overthrow the department. Nah, he should be on his way, unless he has other things to do. Let's see what she sent you.
All right, here goes.
Good day, Detective Jane. Glad you decided to view this presentation. I want to first say, the department shouldn't have taken the direction they took in this case. They knew it would lead to many questions, suspicions, and accusations, contrary to what they are reporting to the public. I do not believe Brian Koberger is even a suspect, let alone somehow relevant to Moscow in any way. He may be relevant by close proximity. Shopping. Traveling between the two cities. Well, same for Moscow residents. I can't prove anyone is 100% innocent nor
There it is. Sorry about
There we
that.
go.
It was weird.
No, it's good. It ain't your fault, bro.
Good day, Detective Jane. Glad you decided to view this presentation. I want to first say, the department shouldn't have taken the direction they
Yeah,
took in
they
this
sent me an
case.
email, Heavy Metal.
They knew it would lead to many questions, suspicions, and accusations, contrary to what they are reporting to the public. I do not believe Brian Koberger is even a suspect, let alone somehow relevant to Moscow in any way. He may be relevant by close proximity, such as shopping, traveling between the two cities, but we can say the same for Moscow residents into Washington.
Thrifty.
I can't prove anyone is 100% innocent nor guilty, which leaves the door open for all in question. I am not here to cause confusion, as there is already enough to go around. I am here to pick away at the inconsistencies, oddities, and all relevant parties associated with the victims and housemates as a whole. Click a tab of each analysis to get started. The controversy surrounding the surviving housemates has raised many questions. Were they involved? Were they scared to tell what happened? Why didn't they call the authorities? And who did they actually encounter that night in the home? These questions have put them in a suspicious corner. Dylan's accounts are what the public have criticized, and Bethany's accounts are not as vital to the case, due to allegedly not being awake during that time frame. But as you know, the department's report of what Dylan claimed to have happened is simply not credible if she were to be a witness in a future murder trial. Let's revisit her accounts, specifically the following morning, which is what I want to focus on the most. Quote, on the morning of November 13th, the two roommates called friends over to their house because they thought one of the victims on the second floor had passed out and wasn't waking up, police said. This would be your department stating this, by the way. At 11:58 a.m., a 911 call from one of the roommates' phones requested help for an unconscious person, police said. Responding officers then found the 4 victims. Authorities said they do not believe anyone at the house at the time of the 911 call was involved in the murders. Unquote. Now, before we break this down, there are 2 completely different versions of this scenario. I will get into that in a moment. But the authorities stated they didn't believe anyone in the house was involved in the murders? A belief is not a fact, and it's definitely not how you investigate a quadruple murder crime scene. With this type of so-called detective work, a killer could be standing right in front of them, and they would be oblivious to any red flags. That's if we were to believe your department was incompetent, and we know this isn't the case. Anywho, there is another version of that morning, which has a completely different scenario, and a very detailed chain of events. Quote, the best friend of one of the University of Idaho murder victims called 911 when he found his pal stabbed to death in bed, according to a shocking new report. The unnamed friend checked the pulses of Ethan Chapin and Xana Kernodle at their Moscow home before raising the alarm. Sources told News Nation that she saw a black-clad figure in her home on the night of the killings.
Yeah, it was. I thought it was a WSU police security that noticed BK's car and reported it.
It was supposed to be, yeah.
Huh. I mean, these are interesting videos, but some of the this is stuff that's easy to research. Here, let me rewind it a little bit.
Ace. Anywho, there is another version of that morning, which has a completely different scenario, and a very detailed chain of events. Quote, the best friend of one of the University of Idaho murder victims called 911 when he found his pal stabbed to death in bed, according to a shocking new report. The unnamed friend checked the pulses of Ethan Chapin and Xana Kernodle at their Moscow home before raising the alarm. Sources told News Nation that the, quote, best friend called cops from the phone of roommate Dylan Mortensen, who said she saw a black-clad figure in her home on the night of the killings. Unquote. The questions here are very important. First of all, it appears bodies had been moved around. What do I mean? Ethan was reported to have been discovered deceased in the doorway of Xana's bedroom. Quote, Gonzalez and Mogan were killed first, and after, Chapin and Kernodle were killed on the second floor of the house. Chapin was murdered in the doorway of Kernodle's room. Kernodle apparently attempted to fight the killer by repeatedly grabbing the knife from the suspect. Unquote. Yet, how could his best friend discover him deceased in Xana's bed? Someone doesn't have the facts straight, or Ethan's body was moved to create a different physical chain.
Ethan can't be discovered in both locations, Jane. I think she's right. His body had to have been moved. These reports are very alarming because they are presenting different scenarios from different articles. The friend came over and he would have moved Ethan's body to the doorway, or he moved the body to the bed. Since he would have saw Ethan's body before the department arrived, and they claim his body was found in the doorway, what in the hell is going on here? Also, the report claims that the authorities were first to respond to a call about an unconscious person. How were they the first responders? That should have been the paramedics. When the call was made about an unconscious person, dispatch would send paramedics out first, because they are the immediate source of medical assistance, right?
I agree. A lot of confusion about what was said, who said it, and who initially arrived at the home. Different scenarios were presented to news media. I guess they can't get their lies straightened out.
If it was a friend who called about an unconscious housemate, then dispatch would send paramedics out. But I noticed they didn't go into detail about that very interaction between that friend and dispatch. Because they would ask him, are they still breathing? Or, do you feel a pulse? In the scenario of an unconscious housemaid, this was never reported. But in the scenario where the friend had discovered Ethan and Xana deceased, they provide details of his awareness to call due to those discovered dead bodies. So, we have two different settings that morning, simultaneously dispersed out through the news media. And even more so, the fact that there are two different scenarios of who was depicted as unconscious. The department claims it was the surviving housemates who had called friends over due to one of the peers unconscious on the second floor. Yet, in another account, it is Dylan who was depicted as unconscious. This is a bunch of bullshit. I'm getting very frustrated.
Yeah, this is starting to pinch a nerve.
These are interesting.
It's the lies, Joe. They can't straighten them out.
Their physical location of Ethan's body has his body being moved from its original position of his death. Which means someone had moved the body before, that's right, before the authorities arrived at the home. Which is a felony. I'm getting downloads. Ethan's body was initially in Xana's doorway. His so-called best friend, with help from other students who were there, moved the body back to the bed, cleaned themselves up, several hours later, called 911. If his body was discovered in Xana's bed, he's depicted as being stabbed while asleep. But if his body was discovered in the doorway of Xana's bedroom, there was a physical struggle. Reports claim that Xana put up a struggle to make it appear Ethan was already murdered. Do you understand?
That's very clever.
Yet, if Ethan was discovered in her doorway, this would mean they both, yes, they both, put up a struggle. And that, my friend, would indicate that there were multiple killers in that home. And since this would be on the second floor, right across the hall from Dylan's bedroom, there is no way she wasn't aware of this violence. I believe she called other students over, and they tried to figure out a plan. It was reported in an article that Dylan had passed out, and even Bethany was hyperventilating. Sure, we can say this would be their reaction to discovering their housemates deceased. But hold on, not so fast. We know for a fact that Dylan was aware of the attacks, so her passing out, if it did happen, would not be for that discovery. The students come over, they're brainstorming how to make it all make sense. One of the students tell Dylan and Bethany, quote, "The cops are gonna think you guys did this. There is no way you can avoid it. We need an alibi that proves you didn't know what happened," unquote. And it is at this point, Dylan realizes the danger, the likelihood of being arrested for murder, or at the least, an accessory. She passes out. Bethany damn near passes out as well, as she hyperventilates, and the students call 911. And this is where the quote, "called about an unconscious person," comes into the scenario. It's very possible that it unfolded that way, and I would even say that's likely what happened. Furthering that theory, no report claims that Dylan discovered her housemates deceased. They allude to her doing so. Some articles claim she discovered her housemates unconscious, so she called friends over. Other articles claim that Dylan called friends over about an unconscious housemate, then ironically she passes out, claims the friend of Ethan discovered him dead, then called 911 about it, while we assume Dylan was unconscious. All of this misdirection, and flat-out conflated scenarios of what happened later that morning, aligns with how they tried to figure out what to do about the dead bodies in that home. Their actions, and attempts to create an alibi, resulted in how the authorities and news media tried to justify it all, with numerous conflated articles and accounts of what happened. And the reason being? Dylan and Bethany discovered their housemates deceased, and didn't call 911. They decided to call friends over first, which is literally a felony, obstruction of justice. That is a serious crime, especially when dealing with homicides. And if we backtrack to earlier that night, well, it all comes full circle. So at the very least, we have two housemates charged with obstruction of justice, and even accessories to those murders. That's a wrap, my friend. There is very shady and malicious activity going on, which is making me a bit angry. Now let's get back to Miss Mortensen. It is alleged that she was the one who was so-called unconscious, as the so-called best friend of Ethan used her phone to call 911. This would mean that she discovered the same fucking thing he did, right? But it is not reported this way. There is no report claiming Dylan discovered her housemates deceased. So what the fuck is going on here? Why would this be alluded to, instead of just reporting she woke up in the morning, discovered her housemates deceased, and called friends over because she was fucking freaking out? How hard is that to do? And also, I forgot to mention this as well. Your captain, yes, your so-called captain, clearly has some questions he needs to answer. He gives a report of the previous activity that night, but leaves a few things out, which raises eyebrows. Now, I notice that he has all the necessary information about the victims, such as the time and location of their previous activities. But, as far as the two surviving housemates, no information is specified. Quote, Gonzalez and Mogan were at a local bar, and then a food truck, before heading back home around 1:45 a.m. Kernodle and Chapin arrived home from a frat party around the same time. Around 1 a.m., the two surviving housemates returned from other places in the community, and did not wake up for some time. Unquote. Since when do you not report where witnesses were physically located, and the time in which they were at this location, in a murder investigation? Return from other places in the community? What in the hell is this? This means they could have been anywhere, right? What if they were in a setting where a white Hyundai Elantra was parked? Perhaps even pretended to go out, then came back home? What if they came back home with the killers before the other housemates came back? The public was never given this information about their whereabouts, which leads to suspicious activity. There are claims that Dylan had called her.
Dago.
I'm here, bro. I'm just listening.
Oh, okay. Heather was saying to push you and wake you up.
No, I'm just listening to this. I'm good.
It's crazy, isn't it? It brings up a lot of good freaking points in this video. It's a really
Absolutely.
Good
video.
Yeah, I like watching this stuff. They showed them another one before.
Yeah, it's artistic. I like that.
Right.
Making. But to just skip past all of the hearsay, even though it's allegedly from one of the victim's family members, we're going to focus on the more likely scenario with these phone calls. I believe she did in fact call them to see if they were all dead. After the attacks, after all of the screaming, the dog barking, it was complete silence from those housemates. Dylan locked herself in the bedroom because she didn't want anyone who may have still been alive to attempt to plead for her help. The killer swiftly left the home, not casually walked past Dylan as she claims. Ethan would more than likely be that person, as he was found deceased in the doorway. Dylan knew that if no one answered the phone, then they were all dead. It doesn't make sense for her to call her housemates merely about a noise complaint. She doesn't strike me as someone who is very, formal in how she interacts with her peers. She seems loud, confrontational, not afraid to tell someone off. And this would mean, if it were about a noise complaint, she would walk upstairs and give Kaylee and Madison a piece of her mind. So she never called about a noise complaint, rather, called to find out, or better yet, make sure they were all dead. Listen, it is confirmed that Dylan knew her peers were being attacked. As you know by now, I'm not one to give the benefit of the doubt more than once. She has surpassed that initial benefit. They arrive home first. No location was provided in the police report of these two housemates. One of them has a shaky account of what she witnessed. The killer walked right past her, and they both never called the authorities upon discovering their housemates deceased. Right off the bat, we're thinking suspects, without a doubt. And it is this investigative instinct, which was abandoned by the department. There is no way possible they are not interrogated. But there is a way apparently, because it fucking happened. You know what, I want you to click the next tab before I break my computer. Click the next tab. Please.
Whoa.
I'll just stop right here because this is enough. Joe, what are your thoughts on this?
A cover-up, tampering with evidence, fabricating a witness's account, obstruction of justice, accessories to murder, and possibly primary suspects in the murders.
Damn.
There are a slew of criminal charges, and sadly, the more devastating ones are what the department committed. They don't provide details of where the surviving housemates were prior to the murders. This is a clear sign of protecting them. That's what stands out to me the most. We've already established the peers are involved in some way, but it's what the department did that disgusts me.
That does stand out the most. If you put it into context, they would protect those 2 individuals, despite the trail they would lead back to over 4 housemates? What if the department is linked somehow, and that's why they're protecting them? I mean, it's not just those 2, they cleared everyone who could be considered a suspect. Could there have been some foul play in the department?
Perhaps. Drug trafficking, heck, even sex trafficking. Who knows what those guys do when they get off work? It has to be something very important to keep the truth hidden. Maybe officers were buying drugs at that house, and the students had this dirt on them. But let's not take our focus off of the ex-boyfriend, because like you mentioned, he wasn't reported as arriving at the home later that morning. He stays right down the street and doesn't come over. Dylan or Bethany for sure called him. It doesn't add up. Unless he is tied to the murders. If Kaylee suffered far more severe wounds, this means the attack would have been targeted. There is no claim that she fought back, such as Granodal. So we assume she was stabbed so aggressively, the attacker made sure she died in the most gruesome way. That indicates a motive of targeting her specifically. Someone who would do such a thing wouldn't dare come to the house and pretend to be shocked that his ex-girlfriend was discovered deceased. There's too much hate in his heart, or at that point, regret. So, I agree with the theory that Jack is one of the killers.
Oh, I haven't taken my eyes off of him. What about this Koberger guy?
Damn.
Wow.
He's from Pullman. Is he a potential suspect? I can't see one person doing this. There had to be multiple people who knew everything about that home and the housemates. In fact, Kaylee's dog was in her bedroom alone. Why would she have her dog in the bedroom alone? Wouldn't they enjoy the company of Murphy? Wait, it all makes sense. That's when the dog started barking. I see how it went down. Murphy was in Mogan's bedroom, but the killers put him in Kaylee's room and closed the door. They were about to murder Kaylee and Madison and didn't want the dog to be a witness, so to speak. This is when Murphy started barking because it sensed Kaylee was in danger. And of course, the aftermath was the whimpering sounds of Murphy. Remember, Dylan claimed she heard whimpering sounds? That was Murphy. It's all there, Joe. Murphy knew Kaylee and Madison were being attacked. And since dogs have a sixth sense, Murphy knew they were dead once the screaming stopped. And it whimpered. Shit, it's like I was there.
Interesting. You might have a key piece to the puzzle.
Huh?
If only dogs could talk. Well, I guess it's time to let John know about this. He'll probably spill his coffee on his computer.
You guys need to be careful, though. You remember what Chief Cynthia told him. I feel like the closer we get, the more eyes are staring at us in the department. Give John a call and send this email. I'll continue with the rest of the presentation.
I'm on it. Listen, since you mentioned that, maybe I should, spend a night. It would be, for your safety.
Great idea. You can sleep on the couch I have on my lawn. Get out. This is the chaos sector.
Oh, so that was a funny joke at the end.
Yeah.
Wow. That's a video there.
That was pretty, wow. Yeah.
Whole thing. Here's the link
No
if you want
shit.
to add it to your playlist.
I got it. I just click on it. I'll have it. Thanks, though. I appreciate it.
Oh, no, for chat. If any in chat.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I got you, buddy.
I always share the links to those kind of videos. I ain't targets because they're... Yeah, that's what Dolphin and I were talking about this morning.
That was pretty wild, dude.
Yeah, right before their cases. Yes, it is. It's all speculation. Until
it's a fact.
Oh, there it is. Bautismo just put it. Heather was wanting you to explain something, Dago. It was
What's up?
Heather, you want to put in again what you were wanting Dago to explain?
I was reading something. That's why I wasn't looking at the chat, so my apology.
I never thought of the whimper being Murphy. Yeah, it is. It was very interesting.
It does make
good
some sense.
Uh-huh.
Where's Heather's comment at? I don't see it. Hold on.
It's way up there.
Sorry, Heather, I didn't see.
I wish I would have started.
I'm looking. Let's see, somebody's saying unless Dago can explain it, and then here we go. Oh, wait a minute. Not yet. Was it the one about Ethan's body? Is that what you're talking about, Heather? I forgot which one it was, Golden, but the next day Jules did a video about how he said Ethan's body was discovered. Is that what you're talking about?
Oh, the two.
But it must be somebody new because leaving a body like that, sloppy, or they're trying to send a message. You sure?
Kaylee's.
Never sure.
Kaylee's. Oh, the way that they were found? Kaylee was found laying across Maddie. Like if Maddie was laying in the bed on her back, Kaylee was found laying across her hold on a minute. Kind of like from what I understand, kind of like this. If you guys can see that, like cross section, like laying across the top of her like that. And that's why I had said a while back that I would throw up a trigger warning. That I think that Kaylee may have been in her bedroom, heard some kind of ruckus going on, and walked out just to see what the hell was going on. And she was grabbed there, and I think she fought back. And then they did what they did to her. Because I've had multiple reports about certain things that were personally done to her. I don't have fact on it, so that's why I don't talk about it often. But I didn't get to see that comment anyway, Heather. I'm sorry. And that's why I think they found them that way. Read the comment before I said Kaylee's. That must be way up there because I didn't see that. Can you remind me of what Daniel said about how Kaylee's mom was told things went down that morning? Oh. As far as what do you mean, Heather? Like what things that went down? I see. I think that's just my personal opinion. I think Dana and Ethan were attacked first. And then they went upstairs, and because I still feel like there was like 3-4 people in that house that did this. And when I'm proven wrong, then I'll be wrong, and I'll be okay with that. But that's my opinion. When he came on your panel and explained who went in and about how Ethan was. Oh, when they were trying to explain that they thought Ethan was outside, people misinterpreted that people were out, that Ethan was laying outside of the room. But the way that it was explained was that the door was locked to the room, that he was talking about like looking down under the door, seeing a body laying there. And then somebody called Hunter and he broke the door in, opened up the door, and they were laying on the floor. That's what he was saying. Yeah, I know the timeline does. That's why I don't agree with it, Chains. I'm probably wrong. I can't get it out of my head that they were first for some reason. I don't know why.
I've
I'm very
always
wrong, and
at
that's
the
okay.
beginning thought it was down, second floor first.
Yeah.
I don't know. It just makes more sense to me.
What's that? That Xana and Ethan
For a
were
lot
done
of
first?
Yeah, that the second floor is done first. It just
Me
makes
too.
more sense to me in a couple
Well,
different
it's
ways.
also going to depend on who the actual target was, in my opinion, too. So at that point, you got to kind of decide on what you believe and who you believe the target was for that to make sense in
Well,
your
and no
mind.
change. Who says somebody else wasn't on her phone? You know what I mean? I've even entertained that thought too.
That's actually talked about a lot now.
Yeah. Let me see here. Man, it's pretty nice out. I think I'm gonna have to do these night streams outside. I just hope it don't rain. It's pretty nice outside.
You going to be doing any daytime stuff too, or no?
Yeah, not tomorrow. I gotta work. I gotta get the vehicles all squared up. Tomorrow is I'm
Oh, yeah, of
working on
course.
that from 9 till whenever, and then I'm gonna stream live probably on the deck, and then yeah, because I gotta do the grub truck thing one of these days this week. I gotta get on and do that. It'll probably be like a 6 or 7 hour show. So I gotta use one of these days to take advantage of that. What's up? What's up?
Dolphin says if you believe the phone calls and TikTok were faked, that means that the time in the house was a lot longer, almost 2 hours. I mean,
that's what I think.
It very well could be. You are absolutely correct.
I've even
I think the
wondered if
timeline is completely screwed up. I've been thinking about that timeline thing for a long time. I just don't trust any of it, folks. I don't.
You probably love her. Anything you felt before, back at 5 mil, you're gonna have to learn how to
trying to see if I see anything breaking.
morning person. You come up in a sandwich, by the way, it's pretty cool. Cats will never suspect you. That's not the journals. Journals? Yeah, the founding fathers, they pass down journals to their kids. Come on.
So what's up with Bronny, man? Have you heard?
I haven't heard anything other than that he dropped. That's it. I didn't even know that happened until after the fact. Me and Jesse had a little bit of a conversation this morning when you were disappearing here and there about who the GOAT was between MJ and Braun. And I said, I think it's going to depend on how old you are. And I told him, I said, my thought is always going to be MJ.
Sorry. I
always
don't think about that in the microphone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not seeing nothing there. Let me go to my folder. I know there's stuff I ain't got into. Oh, August 1st coming up. Or it already is here, isn't it? No.
Tomorrow.
No, 31st is tomorrow.
Tuesday. Yeah, because I'm having my hearing. That's right. The Tuesday's the 1st, and I have my hearing on the 1st. So everybody, cross your fingers that goes well.
What happened?
I got my disability hearing finally.
Oh. Isn't that stupid? You gotta get lawyers and all that shit.
Oh yeah, dude, it's insane.
You know what I mean?
It's only been 2.5 years.
Right. It's come on.
It's unreal. But
Tuesday morning,
9:30 a.m.
You can. I get it.
Hopefully it all goes well.
The second time. And I appreciate you looking out for me.
Fingers crossed.
Please, if you're gonna leave, then just go.
Change some
Trying to
things
get
around
this
here.
I'd be
What's that?
mostly honored if this snowfall has landed.
I'm trying to get to these. I'm trying to get to these videos in my folder, and I've been having to use my knee for my mouse.
I'll be right back, dude.
For my shit. Not my desk. Let's see here. StreamYard's bugging. See, it took me down to the bottom now. There we go. Yeah, the DD being lost. For sure. Chat should be working. I see it. We'll go for a little bit longer. And then I think I'm going to end the night with some.
Yeah, you should probably get some sleep somewhere soon.
I know, man. I know. I'm thinking about even playing some Police Simulator when I'm done, dude.
Yeah, I'll be going to bed. I'm burnt out. I am burnt out. I will be getting on there tomorrow, though. Gotta get out some more parking tickets so I can drive.
Yeah. It's a grind in the very beginning.
Yeah, you can tell. I was looking for that other game, too, by the way, that you were talking about, that LA Noir thing.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
Couldn't find it anymore.
They might be making a remastered version now. I know Rockstar's making a lot of their older games remastered.
Gotcha.
The one I want remastered is GTA 4. That's my favorite GTA out of all of them.
Okay. I'm waiting for him to come out with the Heather is too, I think. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre game. I can't wait for that to drop.
There it is. Broadcast journalism. Yes, broadcast journalism.
Yeah, the step up from that, the difference in the edition. Yeah, you can see that even from the 360 tour. That bump up that they had there.
Yeah, good night, NASDAQ.
Good night.
Oh, you know what? Do you remember that whole business where they were talking about somebody living in the trailer park and they tried to add attach that person to the case? You remember all that?
What case?
This case. They were talking about somebody that lived in a trailer park being involved possibly and all this other crap that was going on with it. Do you remember hearing about that?
A trailer park? No.
You don't remember that?
No.
Okay. Yeah, it was the James Leonard Curtis guy. Right. So
is that the red car? No, that's not the red car.
Yeah. The whole red card thing, right?
Oh,
right.
Okay.
So,
okay.
So I started doing some digging the other day on something else, and it threw me into this. And it was about Dylan's boyfriend, right? Quinn.
Yeah.
And it came back to me through somebody I was talking to that Quinn lived in the trailer park out there. Does anybody know if that's fact?
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Huh. Yeah, I've heard that name floating around for a while. I just never really looked anything up on it. Just
What,
been
the James
focused on
Leonard
all
Curtis?
this other. Yeah, either one of those names. I mean, I know
Yeah, I
about the
heard
red
that he was.
car.
I heard that he was staying in that supposed trailer park, and I was like, "Oh wow, okay."
Yeah, I don't know much about the other one, that Quinn K. I should look it up soon. We've just been so busy on all this other stuff. The one who's
Yeah, he's never been to Moscow, but he was there the morning that this all happened.
Where? At the
He was
trailer
at the
park?
scene. No, he was at the scene that morning. He was in one of the group of kids.
Are you serious?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I was in. We talked about it at one of my streams a long time ago. What did Draw just say? I just saw her say something here about. Well, maybe not. It's down here then.
Lives in Boise and claims that he has never been to Moscow.
Yeah. The student neighbors in the trailer park with the red car that they supposedly cleaned with chaotic pistol. Yeah. That was it, Draw. Well, somebody came to me and were like, that's where Quinn was staying, is in that trailer park. And I'm like, really? I did not know that. Supposedly he was in Boise. That's why I had flipped out a little bit about that, because supposedly he was in Boise that night that this all went down, on the 13th or the 12th to the 13th, right? So that's a 6-hour drive from Moscow. So he was in the first group of kids to be at the scene the next morning. So if we're gonna go with the timeline on this, and she didn't make any phone calls or do anything anytime that morning, there's no way he could have got there in 6 hours, bro. No way. And I swear, we were talking about the whole Banfield videos thing, where everybody's looking at that black truck going back that passes by. And people were like, that looks like Quinn's truck. That looks like Quinn's truck. The truck that we see Dylan standing in front of in the parking lot.
Yeah.
And it made me wonder, like, was this dude there the whole night, the whole time? You know what I'm saying?
Huh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Something else to think about, as always.
Yeah. You definitely have to look that up. I mean, gosh, it's been months. I'm kind of wish I would have now.
Yeah, it's something.
It's just one of those names. Huh?
Well, when I started looking into DM, I started looking at other things along with it. That's why I hadn't bothered with it until then, because we really didn't look into her. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
So now that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, same
I don't
here.
know.
Like, is one of the lowest names to do a show on, at that point. Just because there were so many other things to.
Well, plus it was taboo to talk about them and being involved. You know that.
Yeah.
But I'm beyond that now.
Yeah, it is what it is. It's part of reality, Sometimes you may not like the shit we talk about or what gets brought up, but it is real. It's part of reality.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, that's kind of where I'll be doing my next set of digging.
That is interesting. Never claims to never be there, but was there the morning of.
Yeah, right. And he drove all the way from Boise. Kim had said that that was one of the people that she knew for a fact that was there in that group of kids. So that's all I can say. Or, you know, that's all I know. So who knows?
Why would Dylan beg Kaylee?
That was the other thing. That's when I started looking at all this stuff with Dylan. Dylan called and asked Kaylee to be here +1 for the frat party thing. Kaylee wasn't real comfortable doing it, didn't know she was going to do it, and then she comes back. Out of everybody, and I mean everybody, with all Dylan's friends and everybody else that was there, why would you contact somebody and make them come back just to go to this dance with you? It's very weird to me. I'm sorry. So,
yeah, that was her first day with the car too.
Yep.
That's sad too.
Mm-hmm.
They lied about Dylan's age. Maybe she was. I don't know. We were even looking up the other night, and gosh, who was it that we were looking up, and their age went from 22 to 26 or something. It was back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
You can't tell anymore. And those were from news articles. Different news articles were putting different ages up there.
Right.
And they're supposed to be triple, quadruple checking their shit. All the news sources.
Exactly, Dolphin. That was talked about a lot, actually.
Well, shoot me a call on the car number, the call-in line there. Hammoth. Let me see.
About what?
Talking about stuff off panel.
Okay.
Shoot me a call. All right, man. I'm gonna hop off. I'm getting pooped. I think I'm gonna hook up the Xbox and then we'll see if I make it on a shift. I think I'm gonna go this one.
Yeah, I'm going to bed early.
You're all hanging out.
Well, this is early for me now.
Right? It is. Yeah. Well, I'll be listening to you tomorrow, man. I don't know if I'll be able to chat too much. I'll be shit, but
Sounds like a plan.
if you're not
I
busy
will be
tomorrow
here.
night, you're welcome to hop in. I am gonna go live tomorrow night though, for sure. Be chilling, kind of like we are
Cool.
tonight, just chilling out here, doing these shows.
Right. Sounds
Hopefully it's nice out.
like a plan.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me up here again, bro.
Oh, no problem. Thanks for coming up here, man. Appreciate it.
Anytime, buddy. Anytime.
Good night, everybody. Thank you for hanging out tonight. Nosy Cat, what's up? Dude in the shorts. Yeah, we've heard that a few times too. But I will be going into all that grub truck stuff. Hopefully the final episode, I'm thinking Tuesday morning is when I'm going to be doing it.
Okay.
Work on the car tomorrow, do that Tuesday. Whenever you get done, man, if you want to hop in, come on. Because I'm going to be kind of fine tuning all my other timestamps and stuff, and then after that is when I'm actually going to be putting it all together, and then I'm going to take that live and then use that live to then clip it all.
Yeah,
and then
I will absolutely, because they said it's only going to be about 45 minutes, so
yeah. Oh, thank
I
you,
will
Danny.
definitely jump in here with you.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to try and do one shift. We'll see, though. If I do, I might go live or I might just chill and pass out. But I don't know. You might see me pop up in a little bit with a police sim. We'll see, though.
I'd jump
like
in there
that
with
hot
you,
water
bro. If it
spot.
was earlier, I'm just burnt out.
Yeah. It's all good. We do got to get together again on that game. That shit was fun.
Oh yeah, most definitely. It was a long day today.
Oh yeah, that's for sure. Ah, damn, that got loud. My bad.
All right, brother. I will talk to you sometime tomorrow.
Thank you so much, everybody. Have a good night. Peaceful, positive evening. We'll see you tomorrow night, everybody. Thank you. I appreciate you guys' support. Dago, have a good night, bro.
You too, my
See
friend,
y'all.
and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Everybody have a great night.
Later.
Yeah.